to your favorite program, your favorite sisterhood program called Ladylike. As always, we're three. But this week's episode, we have a special guest of honor. So join us in welcoming our special guest just for you.
Yes, she is Jacqueline. Jacqueline, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome to our show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Behind camera since I said no, this one don't do.
She admires us behind camera. We admire her behind camera, but this week
all of the hits. So we said that we are a celebrity presenter.
Hey, celebrity. That's nice.
You're welcome. At the end of this program, we'll take a bow.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome to the program. Very well. But think about the girl child, the woman, and her choice of career, career choice. You know, many of us are actually not what we wanted to be.
True.
No,
we say this all the time here.
What did I really want to do? When I was small, I always wanted to be an artist, actually.
Are you serious?
And
as
my papa, not artist, as a musician, actor or actress, but my parents, hey,
was calling.
God forbid, it's not their passion, it's not their children will not go to that art. They should read professional course. Professional. White collar, you must do 5 to 8 job. 8 to 5.
Are you serious? That's a nice one, because in a country like ours, we are diverse. You can do anything. Yes. Even if you're a doctor, you went to school, you read medicine, like you said, look at your environment. That's how life is. You have to make, if life gives you lemon, make a lemonade.
True. There's no one more resourceful than you.
If you go to a woman's kitchen, you see what she has done. Minus food though. You understand? We are very resourceful.
True.
You understand? If you lock a man, I'm not insulting now. We'll go for a very short break. And when we come back, we meet our wonderful guest that is a full package.
All encompassing,
yes,
my dear.
So tune in and go nowhere.
Welcome back. The program is still Ladylike on your Unity station, NTA Channel 5. Our guest today is Princess Promise Ogo Ilkunam. She is a PR expert, a social media expert, and also an artist manager. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi,
princess.
thank you.
You look like a princess.
Oh, thank you. It started 2012. Back then in Ghana, I had the flair and I had the media vibe. You know, I started working with the likes of Sako there, Efia, Miss V.
I love Sako.
And big shout out to Dele Mamodu, the Ovation Boss. He gave me the opportunity, the platform to do what I loved most to do. I've always loved to be in front of camera all the time. So following the celebrities, being with them. As of there, I didn't even know the value of Sako there. You know, I was just chilling with him, Miss V, them, Efia, and Efia Schwarzenegger. That's the crazy comedian, you know. So I started working with them. I didn't know the values of them. I was just everywhere with them. I would go for shows in Takrady, Kumasi. We get paid. In as much, the money wasn't that much though, but you know the fun that you're dealing with a celebrity, and you had friends telling you, "Oh boy, princess, is that Sako? Is Sako there? Yeah, come to me." I was making, you know, and the big break came when I started working with Dele Mamodu. You know, he called me to his home at Accra. You know, I interviewed him. I was still running some Amebo blog then. You know, he actually said, "No, come and sit, eat." We ate, we drank. The man was so nice. He posted me on his Instagram page. He posted me on his Twitter. Guys, follow this lady. He gave me the big break. So anybody, any big A-list celebrity I call in Ghana, I want to interview, they will just when. What time?
No questioning.
I was just having an interview like left, right, left.
The opening way for you.
Exactly. He opened that way for me, and at that moment I knew that I was born to do this and I'm ready to do that.
You started in Ghana.
Yes.
Surprisingly.
Pure Igbo, like.
Oh, that's not. All of that from Ghana.
Not only that, you always
That's the only part she knows.
Yeah.
Why Ghana? I know you must say that you school there, you know. Why Ghana?
Yeah, I was schooling in Nigeria here, actually, on Novena University, but I didn't just like the system there, here in Nigeria. And because I don't like trouble, you know, I was getting so much troubles in school. They bullied me, you know, because of maybe, I was too small. I even added body. Back then, I was like this. I was one. I was bullied. I was, called names and all that. So my dad now said, "Oh no, come and go to Ghana. Your brother is even there. Go there and start your education." That was how I found myself in Ghana.
From childhood, what did you want to become?
I wanted to be a medical doctor because I have always had a flair of taking care of people, whether you are old, young. I've had this thing that I want to be a nurse, I want to be a medical doctor, I want to be in the hospital, before I will operate on you, have to pray. I have this zeal of, I need to take care of you, it's my job.
Where did this switch now? Where did it
I was in public health in Nigeria. So when I left Nigeria to Ghana, I just said, this my brain cannot carry. It will not carry it. And the lifestyle in Ghana is so free. You can do whatever you want to do. I made so much contact. Like I met the ex-president of Ghana, the one that just recently died. May his soul rest in perfect peace. I met so many dignitaries in Ghana. I met so many entrepreneurs. I met so many celebrities. So Ghana discovered the spark in me. The spark.
Ghana is not your calling.
You came to our office one time we were discussing in one of our offices. You're talking about
my family.
What happened? Please, I want to get that for people to hear.
Okay, back then in 2004, when we still have P2B as the governor of Anambra State, this story is so emotional that even if I tell it in the next 40, 50 years, I'll still fresh. It will still be fresh and I'll still cry over it. 2004 assassin came to our house in Anambra State. My dad was not a politician. We were not rich. He just had this big, land, and he was selling to people that want to come and do industrial stuff, residential areas and all that. So 2004, assassin came to our house around 11:55. I had a dinner, everybody had slept, I don't know how they had entrance into our compound. They used this big hammer, hit our gate man in his chest. So the man couldn't make any noise. Yes. So they just used a very, I don't know what they did, whether that thing was an acid, because our door was so heavy that before you can, but it was not like all these automatic electronic doors. So they just opened it. My mom just woke up like, what is it? What is it? My sister just ran out like, what is it? What is it? My mom was like, my sons. Well, madam, where is the money? Like, where is the money? Where? My mother was like, which money?
Hey.
Which money was that? He said, give us the money, give us the money. My mother was like, my sons, I don't have any money. One man said, oh, do I look like your sons? Do I look like your sons? Are you stupid? He just brought out the gun. I'm not saying the guy was there, my mother was over there. He shot her at a close range.
Wow.
My mom fell. My sister ran out.
Oh, no.
It's very emotional. Because when she told me this thing, I actually went into... No. When she left, I went into my office. I had a little cry myself.
So, my sister came out. He shot her two at her chest. So, all these granite bullets, right? It didn't enter into my brain.
Wow. Very emotional. Sorry.
So I had to at that process, I took my two younger brothers inside the room. I had to cover them with some cartons. I was bleeding. My mom was on the floor already. She was already passing out, Her eyes were just turning. She was like, baby, give me water to drink. But I just thank God that I didn't rush to give her that water. My sister has already passed out. So they gunned us down. They left our house. As little as I was then, I had to run over to the neighboring village. I had to start calling them, please. They said they heard a gun. I said, yes. They heard a gunshot. I said, yes, it's my mom. They shot my mom. They shot my sister. So the villagers, they came around. They rushed my mom to the hospital. They rushed my sister to the hospital. They took me too because I was still bleeding, but I didn't know what. But I was just so into let them just save my mom too. First, they took us to the hospital, and my sister, after 72 hours of surgery, the surgeons that worked on her, one came out and was like, we have not, in the history of us doing this, we've never seen this kind of thing happen. They took her, they kept on operating and operating. It took them, we stayed in the hospital for 6 months.
Wow.
You know, so many press people, ABS, they came, they interviewed us. They interviewed me because my mom, at a point, I think she died like over 3 times. She had a best friend, and I was just telling her, "You're not going to die. The God that I serve will not." You know, the doctor that worked on her, after, the man just came out and was like, if he didn't believe in God, that he has believed from that moment. You know, my dad came the next day, the community, the Igwes, the neighboring Igwes, they were around, they were like, what really happened? But the funny thing is that, you know, the villagers, they caught those people that did that stuff.
They got them.
They got them, about 7 of them that came to our house. You know, some disappeared then, but due to the, you know, 1 or 2 ways, they were able to catch them, and we took them to court. You know, But my dad was a pastor, so he said no, he wouldn't want them to go to prison, since the wife and the daughter and the children, they didn't die in the process. He didn't want them to go, that the judge should let them go.
Are you serious?
My mom's siblings, they were boiling, like, let them go for what? Like, in as much they have the intention to kill. So exactly. What if we lost our sister in this process, right? So that was how, you know, the people, they were coming, they are sorry, you know. That was what happened. My dad actually let them, told the judge, I am the husband of this person, and this person is my child. Let these people go. You know, they were coming, we are sorry. You know.
What?
For what?
Did they actually
because it was premeditated, right? They didn't wake up from sleep to do that. It was premeditated.
Did they finally confess?
They said they were just high, you know. I just think that it was just an, I don't even know what happened then. Wow. But the consequences that I will have to live with it, because if I take off my wig right now, like here, you see the bullet. Yes, and it kind of makes me sometimes, when, let's say we discuss something right now, like let's say in the next 1 week, 2 weeks, I won't be able to, you know, except you have to, oh, princess, we had this discussion. Why didn't you get it? And my mom was like, just thank God that she has finished giving birth. Like if she opens up her tummy right here, everywhere is scattered. My sister, that actually stopped her from getting a government job, because you have to do like some normal, you know, and here is
gone.
Because the surgeons that worked on my mom and my sister, the way they brought in everything that they had. You know, they kept in, they were doing every day, one operation to another every day. At the point, they were like, there was one little bullet inside the heart of my sister. You know, that one had to take them like over. We stayed, they for 3 months, they didn't eat. It was just, they were eating through their tummy. You know, they had this pipe plugged in. You know, they were just taking pap, water, you know. But at the end of the day, we are alive, you know, we are kicking, we are bailing.
You know that quote that they always say, thank God we do not look like
what we've been through. We done. Exactly, yes.
I'm sorry for bringing it up, but I just want people to learn that when you are now, I don't think it's the end of the road.
No, it's not.
You must have seen some things physically. Some people go mad. Some people just go mad.
Yeah.
Or some people just black out.
Exactly.
It will make you black out now.
You understand? Now, artist manager.
Yes.
I'm interested in that. What does the job entail?
Okay.
Because everybody comes out to say the artist
manager.
Oh, okay.
Like if my sister is an artist now, so you're saying like artist manager.
Exactly.
No. It takes a lot. I had like 2 professional courses in the customer relationship and the media journalism. You know, I schooled in India, but they had like a part-time. It's in Ghana. It's in Madras University in India. Okay. So, but my certificate came from India, not from Ghana.
Okay.
And you know, even up to these days, there are some big stars that you call their managers that they don't even know what they are doing. They are acting very rude to you. You want to pay money to them. They are acting as if they didn't even go to school. They didn't just know and understand what it takes to be an artist manager. They just feel like as long as I'm entering private jets with the artists, I'm bailing, I'm clubbing, I've actually made it in life.
And I have
there are some artists that are difficult, but when you have like a good manager, someone that understands the business, it makes your work so easy.
Okay.
Trust me. And all these upcoming artists that I do work with, some of them are very difficult. They feel like, okay, I have the money, so what are you talking about?
Upcoming artists?
Trust me, there are more upcoming artists that have money than the main artists. It takes a lot of courage, takes a lot of you being smart in the business, because when you're not smart, you'll be smart. People just wake up and be like, I want to manage this person. I can, since I can talk. And English is not the language of managing an artist. You can be speaking the Queen English, the Italian English, the foreign English, but you don't know what you're doing. I studied the people that I work with. If you don't understand your clients, you have
psychology.
Trust
And
me.
moreover, early on in the game, when you started out, you started hanging out with these celebrities.
So you gave me upper.
From them.
Exactly.
First hand knowledge.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Now, what about social media experts? Explain that to us, because nowadays everything is on social media. So I want to know if
Are you a blogger?
now I need to know if I have like 5,000 followers, can I call myself a social media influencer?
No, come on. You cannot
It doesn't work like
influence
that.
if you have like 5,000 followership on Instagram.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of things I do on social media that people don't know. You know, I manage celebrities' accounts, politicians. I get them. I do a lot of like Wikipedia work for them, editing. 90% of every celebrity or politician or even an entrepreneur that you guys see, they have people that are paying to do the work.
Yes.
That is where the social media manager comes in. But being a social media expert, it's still the same thing. But you know, let's say I come out with the first class, I come out with the third class. It's different. Like I'm an expert. You're just a manager.
Yes,
That's the difference.
Although I will still struggle with it.
You handle cases like in case of an emergency, or if there's something that blows up or blows out that didn't go the way that
She manages it fine.
yes, like crisis management.
Yeah, there was this politician that me and my team worked for. This man did not have any good records online. So when we had the contract, we cleared in every pass, every bad records that he had, and we moved him up. We had a very clean slate, and he came out. He was doing. We fixed. Well, the bad aspects we fixed. You know, no matter how bad your record looks like on the internet, when you work with me, I'm not saying I'm that good, but I have studied my work. I know how easy it can be. I know how difficult it can be too. So I'll take out every bad thing and replace it with the good ones. The Princess Prom Media is just like a house that you can bring in anything, and everything can also come out from it. Okay. You know, when you're talking about the NGO thing, I just had to like say, okay, yeah, of course I have the plan stuff, you know, having the, but notwithstanding, I have a lot of artists that, you know, send money to me and say, go to this school, pay 5 people's school fees, you know. So, but I've not actually like come out and say this is just an NGO. I didn't know, but it's a platform to help people. Yeah, it's ready. I have a company. Yeah, it's ready. I have people that also pay like every month.
Are you employed?
I'm a member. No, I'm not.
Okay, no, leave her. Just be looking for like
You need a PA.
You guys just try to whine me.
No,
you guys try to whine me. After this show, let me come to work for you.
I mean, you want a partner.
Oh my God.
Wait, she said she does not want. She said she does not want.
She wants to partner.
What do you want?
Later I can talk about it. Yeah.
No, let's so that everybody they will be happy with you.
No.
Thank you. If we stay here, we can talk for a whole day.
Exactly.
You're a wonderful person to be with.
Thank you so much.
Walk into the studio,
Your vibe.
I say your vibe, just catch all of it.
I'm a vibe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to really appreciate you for being here today.
You're welcome.
To actually open everything up.
Yes.
And I can assure you, this you have started, it will end here.
Yes.
As you have started with so much passion and zeal, God will definitely take you to the
Higher and higher.
the next step.
Yeah. Come on.
There you have it. We've had so much fun with our guests today, and she has really inspired us in every way she can. We've laughed, we've cried, we've been emotional. You know, that's how the program is. It brings out everything new. So please, if you have gone through anything in life, don't just think that's the end of the road. There's still a path ahead. And when you get there, the God that saw you through that one will see you through the next one. While we'll call for a short break, I will be right back. Go nowhere. Wow, welcome back. That was a full package. I don't know, when you see some of these girls, they look so young. You just say, this one, I never know anything. But when you hear them speak, you understand? The fact that she went through all that, minus that are very, very, she couldn't even hold herself after hearing that story. But she has gone far and wide. Ghana, she has done this, she has done that.
She didn't let her where she was coming from
far from where she was going to.
Do you understand? Because I haven't felt that kind of pain, but other video took my hand. Hey! I go do like this.
I felt it though.
Do you understand?
It was...
No. Somebody like that, how do you think the person should end up? After that trauma?
Therapy,
because it's a part of our life that will keep replaying.
What is it?
It will keep. It's a chapter in your life that you can't forget. You can't close it.
but
So I think therapy. She's a strong woman.
that
She's a strong woman.
Because when you see these things abroad, they have to go through therapy for a while.
Yeah.
Because anytime they close their eyes to sleep.
But I'm pretty sure these guests didn't go through therapy because Nigeria, it's just now we are starting to open up.
Exactly. We are used to all those kind of lifestyle before.
No, because in Nigeria, when you say you want to see a shrink, everybody will say, "You are turning."
Even
mad."
myself, I will ask you. Yeah, okay.
But this,
To me, it's like exercising the brain. Sir.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
I still have reserved whatever. If you tell me you want to say it, my brother studied psychology. I thought when you trying to do it, I was like, "Yeah, who are you?"
But one thing I actually learned from this interview we had with this lady, you can go anywhere. You can be anything.
So
You have Lady Collins.
God, that's
Yeah.
Collins.
So from this one
To this one.
Yeah.
To this
So
one.
you're passionate about
Exactly.
it. It's your passion that
And
matters.
when she said this Dele
The Momodu.
called her, I was like, wow.
Well, honestly, it was surprising.
As she was talking like that, if not because you have to be humble and keep as in suffering. Because yeah, sure, I was continue this program. Maybe I should go and become plus or minus. Maybe I should go and become a blogger and start people.
I'm telling you,
I will just go
just like that.
Wow.
That's just like that.
Just the name of Modi was one of the former publisher of
Ovation
And
magazine.
when I was always reading that magazine, the guy has one kind of fine passion. When you see pictures in Nigerian magazine,
Yeah.
when he found out that she had something like that.
I think it was sort of like encouragement.
Oh yes, that's
Which
what
is-
most of our, should I say?
Don't say
guys-
it. Don't say it.
Okay. Anyhow, Jacqueline, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much
And
for having me here.
If I call you tomorrow again,
No, you don't say. Did you
I know
enjoy
why
it? Did you
yes.
enjoy it?
I enjoyed myself.
You want your sit down now.
so thank you. So if I come and pick you from your office, don't give me an special excuse. Cannot
You
go.
just say wake up. Just come. Don't stand behind the camera. Just move.
Okay.
Move in
I am
front.
loyal.
Move in front.
Use me.
Come on, give me a high five. Thank you so much for being there for us today. We love you so much on this program. That's why we always bring you the best of the best. Not even in guest, in presentation, in talk argument. Sometimes they go talk nonsense.
Me?
I go talk the counter and nonsense.
See, sometimes people they talk nonsense. I go start the counter. Judge, but you are the guest.
I'm sitting this one out.
What?
I'm actually sitting this one out.
Don't come back to this show again. Don't come back here again.
On that note, we say bye-bye on the #1 program,
Ladylike.